So I just wanted to point out my shirt before I sit all the way down. This is from Bow & Company, and I love it. They did discontinue this design, but their shop is great, so go check them out. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am doing a video that I've already filmed once, and then I accidentally deleted the video, so it is a Disney video. That's why I'm wearing some ears. These are from Mila Mouse Ears on Instagram. I think her shop is independent. It's not like an Etsy shop. But I love her ears. They are so cute, and they're like embroidered. I love them. But my video is going to be a Disney Parks tag video. That's why I have a paper with some questions on it. I was inspired to do this by Jess from Mountains and Magic. She is an Instagrammer and a YouTuber. She's starting her DCP in the fall, and she did this tag and it inspired me to do it, so I'm gonna do that. So number one is, which Disney parks have you visited? I have only visited the main 4 parks in Orlando, Magic Kingdom, Epcot, Hollywood Studios, and Animal Kingdom. I've never been to the water parks. I really want to go sometime, but I've never made time. Number 2 is, what is your favorite Disney parks memory? My favorite is probably my first walk down Main Street towards the castle. Seeing the castle for the first time just made me believe in everything, made me believe that everything was possible and that magic was real. And I was like 22 on my first trip. Question number 3, what is your favorite park? Epcot is my favorite. Magic Kingdom is a very close second. But Epcot, I just love the World Showcase so much, and I love just learning about things, I guess. Okay, number 4 is, which on-site hotels have you stayed at? I've stayed at Animal Kingdom Lodge, and I've stayed at All Star Music, and then we camped in the middle of July in a tent at Fort Wilderness. Do not recommend. Seriously, don't do that. Number 5 is, which is your favorite Disney castle? I'm gonna say Cinderella Castle, but that is probably only because that's the only one I've seen. Like in person. I've seen all of them, obviously, but I don't know if another one will top it, but I do have a dream of going to all the parks around the world, so I guess we'll see. Number 6 is favorite land in Magic Kingdom. For me, this is hard because I like them all, really, but I think probably Frontierland or Liberty Square. I'm a huge Haunted Mansion fan, and I also just really love the atmosphere of Frontierland. But yeah, I can't really pick for sure, so those are my answers. Number 7 is favorite pavilion at Epcot. Hands down, number 1, Moroccan Pavilion. It's always just like super quiet there. There's not really that many people who actually go back into Morocco and explore. And then the just beauty of it is just, it's so awe-inspiring, and like the fountain and everything, both fountains really, are just really pretty. The tile work is gorgeous, and I love exploring the shops and stuff, and I love going to the Moroccan Pavilion and getting a henna tattoo. The next question is number 8, what is your favorite ride? I cannot just pick one, so I'm gonna pick one from each park, which is still kind of hard, but I'm gonna do it. My favorite at Magic Kingdom is Haunted Mansion for sure. I really just love everything about the Haunted Mansion, and the ballroom scene is my favorite part. Animal Kingdom, Expedition Everest is my favorite because the theming is just out of this world. It is so incredible. Hollywood Studios, I'm gonna go with Tower of Terror. I love that it still has the Twilight Zone theming, and I really just love the way the theming is there too. I'm a big sucker for the theming. Like all the cobwebs and all the stuff in the lobby. As far as Epcot goes, you're not gonna guess what my favorite Epcot ride is because it's not the favorite of everyone else. I have 2. I can't really choose between them. Spaceship Earth and Living with the Land. Spaceship Earth, I just love how relaxing it is, honestly, and I don't fall asleep on it like some people do, but I just really like it. And I love the narration by Dame Judi Dench because she's a queen. Living with the Land, I don't know why I love it so much, but it is so peaceful, and I love everything about Living with the Land. I love learning about how they do the gardening and everything. Someday I'm definitely going to take the behind the scenes tour. So, number 9 is most underrated ride, and this is like a super hard question because there are rides that the general public doesn't really care about, and they're underrated by the general public, and then there are rides that are probably underrated by the Disney community. The ride that I'm going to say is the one that's underrated by the general public, and that's going to be People Mover at Magic Kingdom. It's so cool to see the stuff behind the scenes of the rides and stuff, and like seeing the model of what Walt wanted Epcot to be is everything. Okay, so number 10 is most overrated Disney ride, and this is where I might lose a few friends. Like I said, my favorite Epcot ride is not everyone else's favorite, which would be Soarin'. I think Soarin' is so overrated. I don't know why I feel this way, but I feel like it's not worth the wait time, and it's always like a huge wait, and I'm just not about that life. I will fast pass it if I can, but I don't like have to ride it by any means on any trip. Another one that I just think is overrated based on the wait times alone would be Peter Pan. Peter Pan is a very cute ride, but it's just a dark ride. It's more of a kiddie ride, and there's no way that I'm waiting more than 25 minutes for it. That's just me. I know a lot of people love Peter Pan. A lot of people love the queue for Peter Pan. It's just not my thing. So number 11 is where it gets a little bit dark. It's favorite show or parade, and I have 5 because I can't really pick, but 3 of them are dead and gone forever. That was silly. But my favorite parade was Main Street Electrical Parade. I loved that parade so much. The music is like great, and I don't know, I think it was really beautiful. I feel like the parade floats are probably, you know, destroyed and turned into those pieces of the magic pins, which are very depressing in my opinion. But I loved Main Street Electrical Parade. As far as fireworks shows / projections, I really loved Celebrate the Magic and Wishes Together. Both of those shows brings me to tears. Even now, watching them on YouTube or just listening to them, I cry a lot. And I haven't seen Happily Ever After in person, but I just feel like it's a lot at once. I'm hoping that I love it. I do love the theme song for it, but I don't know. But Wishes was literally my favorite thing ever at Disney. Like, my favorite thing. And they took it away from me, and I'm never going to get over it, ever. As far as things that are still there, as far as I know as of right now, I love the Beauty and the Beast stage show. I've always been a really big Beauty and the Beast fan, and Belle is my favorite princess. So I really love that show. The last time we went, they had it was right before the, last time we went and saw the show was right before the live action movie came out, and they sang the song that Belle's dad sings in the movie. They picked a dad and a daughter and brought them up on stage before the show, and they sang that song to them, and it was just like so touching, and I loved it. Another thing that I really love that I think is really underrated, honestly, is PhilharMagic at Magic Kingdom. It's like one of those 4D things. I just really love Sorcerer Mickey, and I love Donald Duck so much. I used to not like Donald Duck, but he's strongly like rose in the ranks in my heart, because I kind of relate to him. Number 12 is, do you enjoy meeting characters? I 1,000,000% love meeting characters. It's one of my favorite things ever. I feel like a lot of people who don't have kids don't really go and meet the characters if they go to the parks, and I don't really get that. Some people, I guess it's not your thing, that's fine, but I really love it. I think it's a great part of the experience, And like, as long as you are giving the characters something to work with, like, you're not just like, hey, let's take a picture. If you like ask them about one of their friends or like compliment their outfit, whatever, they really get into it, and it's normally a great interaction when it's like that. But yeah, don't let anyone tell you that you can't meet the characters if you're an adult, or like feel like you have to rush when you're meeting characters. Like, you paid your ticket price just as much as anyone else did, and you have every right to meet those characters and fulfill your dreams. One of my favorite interactions was with Belle. She was in her blue and white outfit at Epcot, and I met her right before I got engaged, but there was this commercial when I was a kid, and it was like a Disney World commercial, and there's this little girl who goes to the parks with her mom and dad, and they go and do all this fun stuff, and then at the end of the night, her dad's like, did you have fun? And she's like looking down at the ground and sad. She starts looking up and she sees Mickey Mouse's shoes, and she says to him, I've been waiting my whole life to meet you. Well, I said that to Belle as a 23-year-old woman, and I feel like I made her entire day, and that was wonderful. Just like simple things like that make your interactions like that much better, and I feel like there's nothing wrong with it. If you're not into it, that's fine. Less wait time for me. But meet characters, guys. It's so much fun. Number 13 is, which characters have you met and who was your favorite? Like I said, Belle was one of my favorites. Another favorite absolutely was Gaston. Talk about swooning. Anyway, I Disney bounded as Gaston when I met him, and I had like a necklace that had a piece of antler on the end of it, and he was like, he picked it up like off of my chest. That sounds weird, but it wasn't weird. He picked it up and he was like, I see you decorate the same way I do, and it was just so great. It was awesome. I've met a lot of characters. There are also a lot I haven't met, but I've met like Cinderella, Rapunzel, Elena, Aurora, Snow, Belle, all the Fab Five, and Pluto. I honestly don't think I've ever met Chip and Dale. Wait, have I met Pluto? He's part of Fab Five. What is wrong with me? I have not met Pluto. I've met everyone in the Fab Five except for Pluto. I plan on meeting him this trip coming up. And then I've met Baymax. He's great too. He's really fun. Green Army Man. Buzz. I haven't met Woody or Jessie. I don't know. There's too many characters to know who I've met. I don't remember all of them that I met, but I love meeting them, and I'm going to meet them all again anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Number 14 is favorite restaurant on property. I am not a table service person. I'm just not. I'm a quick service queen, okay? Quick service is where it's at. It takes less time. The food is good enough. It's not necessarily great. Some of it is great, but it's not all great, but it does the job. I feel like eating at table service takes so much time out of your park day. When I live down there, I'm sure I'll do table service meals every once in a while, but when I have a week of time or less, which I only have five days in Orlando this trip, I am not wasting time. I am not wasting time on table service. That's just me. But my favorite restaurants are Casey's Corner. That's number one. Absolutely. Corn dog nuggets and chili cheese fries are my jam. Okay. I crave chili and cheese fries from Disney 24/7. Not even kidding. Speaking of chili cheese fries though, my second favorite restaurant would be Restaurantosaurus in Animal Kingdom in Dinoland. They have a topping bar there. So I get chili cheese fries and then I add guacamole to it, and it is amazing. Okay, just so great. If you've never had chili cheese fries, go get them. Number 15 is, do you have any Disney traditions? And I don't really. generally speaking, as far as my trips that I've taken so far, we've always gone to Magic Kingdom on our first day. I normally like to do Magic Kingdom first day, Magic Kingdom last day, but since Wishes is gone, I don't really care that much. Sorry, happily ever after people. But normally I want to have Wishes as my last experience. Now that Wishes is gone, it's not that big of a deal to me to be in Magic Kingdom on my last day. 2 questions left, bear with me. Hopefully they'll be quick. Number 16 is, what is your favorite thing you've bought in the parks? This is hard, but I'm just going to show you 2 things that I've bought that I love and move on from there, because there's no way I can pick one thing that's my favorite. I love everything that I bought in the parks, okay? So don't even make me pick. But I do love, they're right here, so I'm showing you them. That's pathetic. But I love these 2 plates. They're dessert plates. They're like the original like ride posters or something like that. Journey into Imagination and Expedition Everest, 2 of my very favorite rides. I do have more of those, but I didn't get them in the park, so I'm not counting them as park souvenir type deals. But I do love those. Food's probably my favorite thing I buy in the parks, though. Last question is, describe your dream Disney vacation. Jess over at Mountains and Magic, she had the best idea of like, the trip is free, all your friends and family are there, you have the parks to yourselves, no wait times. Obviously that would be wonderful, but I'm trying to think of a realistic possible situation. For me, dream vacation, 2 weeks at the Polynesian. Club level would be great. Not necessary really, but I'm dreaming, okay? It's fine. Club level is important, so we're going with that. I've always wanted to stay on a loop, monorail loop to Magic Kingdom Resort, but Polynesian is my dream. 14-day tickets, park hoppers with the water park added on, all that good stuff. And I would want to have me, my husband, my best friend Steph, my best friend Sarah. I would really love for my mom to go. My dad's not really a Disney guy, but I would just love to take my mom to Disney one day. I will someday, but I really, like, this is in the dream scenario. Like, I would love for my mom to be there with me. Like I said, my dad's not really a Disney guy, so I don't even want him there. No offense, Dad, if you're watching. I doubt he is. But, those are all my favorite people there. There's more people that I would probably include, but I can't really think of them on the top of my head right now. But all of them, club level, Polynesian, 2 weeks, 14-day tickets with park hopper and water park added on. I would love to go to do the walk behind the scenes tour, Keys to the Kingdom tour. And I would really probably like to do a table service meal, but I can't really pick a certain restaurant. I think I would really like to do the, I can't even remember where the place is, the Bon Voyage breakfast with Rapunzel, Flynn, Ariel, and Eric. I really want to do that table service just because I'm a huge Rapunzel fan, and I just need to meet Flynn in person. But yeah, that's my dream vacation. There's plenty more that I could add to it, but this video is long enough as it is. So I will just let you guys go. I hope you liked this video, and hit subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I plan on doing a lot more Disney stuff if you're into that. Go ahead and follow me on my Instagram. I'll link it below. It's phantasmic.figment on Instagram. And what else? Like the video, leave comments, tell me your favorite things, like answer these questions if you want. I would love to see that in the comments, and I hope to see you guys really soon. Bye!